welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the San Antonio Missions going up against the El-Paso Chihuahuas. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Anderson Espinoza.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Ready to go now? Now, Tim Lopes.
The second baseman, Tim Lopes.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and away we go this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count 1-2. The punch out there, 1 away. And now here is Evan Mendoza. First offering, and it just misses. Now 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-1. That's through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The line to kick the pitch. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, and our pitcher in this game, Moises Lugo. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All 3 very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard goes to second, and he starts his afternoon off.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Connor Hollis. In there for strike one. Schrock over at second, one down. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Mendoza handles over to first, and there's two down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alfonso Rivas. Next pitch is popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Juan Fernandez.
Juan Fernandez.
And he deals. That one's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Rivas. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Batting first, the third baseman, number 8, Irvin Pichardo.
Here's the third baseman, number 8. That one's in there, 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, he went, and it's 0-2. Righty to the plate. Got him. 2 gone.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two down, nobody on.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw to first, third out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Luis Liberato.
The left fielder, Luis Liberato.
Lugo back to work. Fought off foul. And a pitch. And fouled off. Oh, and 2.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter,
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering is fouled back. To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Taylor Colway. And that one is lifted in the air. Mears under it. And the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jared Dale. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Rosario collects in there safely.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Grant Little, the next to hit. Bunting, and he pops it up. Espinosa puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
The catcher, Michael Cantu.
Stepping in, Michael Cantu. And that's in there for strike one. Espinosa, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike two.
0-2.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Schrock collects it. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Corey Howell. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a quick out, number 1.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That one fouled off. Sullivan goes 6'1", 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one lifted to left. Little towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
The batter, number 10, shortstop
Eggy Rosario will hit next. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Up the middle, and that squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
now batting, second baseman, Max.
So up next, Max Schrock. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, out towards right center. Dale moving to his left. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Hollis batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball popped up. And a base hit knocks in a run. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And now the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas. Play made, that ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. The Chihuahuas out front 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Evan Mendoza. And here it comes. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wind of the pitch. Got him. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Joshua Mears.
Now it's the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Went down on strikes his first time through. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 down, and here's the first baseman, Juan Fernandez. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Misses inside. 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Mears over at second. Fernandez at first. 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And he lays down a bunt. Hollis picks it up with a bare hand, throws to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
And now the DH, Albert Fabian. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
So the tying run at second. Now a bunt towards third. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw, and a run is in to score.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
Bases loaded, 1 away. And strike 2. The 0-2. Puts a bunt down. Rivas to second, out there, but that's all they'll get.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. They get 2 and draw even again. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom 4, here's a speed threat. Luis Liberato.
The left fielder.
Lugo back to work. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And another ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one the other way, and it gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Liberato gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Slapped foul. 0-1. Called strike right there.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a bouncer. On the run, sends it over to first, and he's out.
The center fielder, number 27, Corey Howell.
And now the center fielder, Corey Howell. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Elton fires. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Called out on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Michael Cantu.
Michael Cantu.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. kicks and deals. And it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And he pumps in a strike. One, two now. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
So digging in, Tim Lopes.
Tim Lopes.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Rivas. He handles it himself. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Evan Mendoza.
So up next, Evan Mendoza, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We've hit the halfway point, tied 2-2. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan. And there's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Back to the top of the lineup. Eggy Rosario digs in now. And that's in there for strike one. And the pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings it across, and that is a big first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Max Schrock. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And a foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Lopes under it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Hollis in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Sullivan at second with 2 down. Now a fly ball to right center. Mears gets there. He's under it. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's 3-2. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alfonso Rivas. That one pulled foul.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
makes the play, and it's out number 3. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Espinosa back to work. And a base hit on a line.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Juan Fernandez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Base hit center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and got him at second.
Now batting, third baseman.
Down to third baseman, number 8. In there for strike 1. The pitch. Bounce to third. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Liberato. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first. Rougned Odor, the next to hit. Next pitch is popped up. Lugo settles under this one, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lugo, 6'1" righty, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Colway stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one pushed foul.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Liberato, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And down on strikes. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Here's the center fielder, Corey Howell. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So 2 on with 2 away. Brett Sullivan now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Two outs. Lifted in the air, out to left. Little pulls it down, and that is that. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Albert Fabian. The wind of the pitch. To the right side, Rivas handles the chance, and he handles it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Jared Dale.
Jared Dale will hit next. Right side, Colway has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder. Grant.
Now the left, Little. On the ground. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Anderson Espinoza is done, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. Craig Stammen on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Michael Cantu digs in now. First offering misses the mark.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Little off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's the strike. Right-handed reliever. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That smash towards center. Powell makes the play, and that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional Duncan Rae.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Eggy Rosario. The pitch. There's the strike. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. And it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Now batting.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And now Max Schrock.
Off the plate.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Moises Lugo out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Kevin Cox taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Rosario rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Back-to-back base hits. He really smoked this one down the line, barreled it up out front, and once it dropped in fair, this guy was off to the races, and it looked like he was thinking 3 right out of the batter's box.
Connor Hollis getting ready to hit.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Cantu pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Alfonso Rivas now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. In the air out to center. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's the left fielder, Luis Liberato. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mears moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rubden Odor.
Man at first, digging in, Rubden Odor. And that's in there for strike 1. Right side. Save.
Now batting, right fielder, Taylor Colway.
First and second, 2 down. Taylor Colway, the next to hit. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the righty deals. Popped up. Cops under it. And makes the grab. That is the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Chihuahuas have the lead, 5-2. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Tim
The
Lopes.
second baseman, Tim Lopes.
And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Shortstop,
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Mendoza stands in now and watches strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Castillo up and loosening in the pen. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to short. Rosario picks it up. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Domingo Tapia gets the ball now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 76, Domingo Tapia.
Two outs, base is empty. Joshua Mears digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Lined into right. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now the first baseman, Juan Fernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Here's run scoring opportunity.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Mears leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next one off the plate inside. Now 1-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Out number 3. Bottom of the 8th. Here's a speed threat. Corey Howell.
The center fielder, Corey.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers, and it's fouled away. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. Wastes no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Max Schrock. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Into center. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that will end the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jose Castillo. Here's the third baseman, number 8.
Castillo.
And here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Rivas sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Albert Fabian.
Next is the designated hitter, Albert Fabian. In there for strike one. Castillo, a 6'7" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And now the lefty up the middle. Schrock handles. Tosses to first, and they're down to their last out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Jared Dale.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jared Dale. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike one. In the air to left center. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the Chihuahuas, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Missions, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.